least privilege access, and we can assign particular users and groups, so that we can manage the entire teams and groups to access data. And we have also have option called temporary security credentials. It will be valid for a particular time. And we have service sources. It will be use secure across service integrations. And other than that, we have some extra privileges, like to authenticate for authentication, like multi-factor authentications, and least privilege access, and role-based authentications, and AWS IAM role access, and zero trust network, and automatic onboarding and single sign-on. Now, these are existing authentication methods in AWS. So in our Cloud of 2.0, they have an option called to enable the AWS service role. So we will enable the AWS service role, and it will authenticate in the AWS, and will provide the access to the only particular access to the resources. So whenever we're trying to access the resources, it will use this that service role to gain the access for the resources. Uh, so so this is the like high level diagram for the flow. So whenever user requests an operation with the that role, uh, so before previously requesting the role, so we need to we need to set up the role in that AWS. So once we set up the role with the valid permissions, then will user will request the operations. It will using that role, it will go and get that temporary credentials. It will contain that token and access key and secret key. So once we get the temporary credentials, it will go and perform the actions on the resources. Like, okay, then we will go for the real demo. So now this is my platform account. Okay. So we have in Cloud Hub 2.0, we have a option called private space. I hope everyone knows about that. And so, okay. So this is the private space I earlier created. So we need to enable the private network. And at the end, we have one option called advanced. And here you have to enable it, the AWS service role. Uh, once you enable that, it will generate one role, and you have to copy it. Okay. So this is the existing private space, and I will try to create one more new private space.
Think Nanda, I use the existing one if you create new text time.
Yeah, that's fine. Just I will give you the how it will get created, and I will just show.
Okay, I should say.
So you have to give a create one private network. It will take around like 30 minutes. So just skipping this part. Once you created the private network, and you have to enable the AWS services, and you have to give changes. So once the private network get created, and it will give you that AWS service role. So that's why I've created that AWS service role. So now we are going to configure that service role in our AWS. See, once you log into the AWS portal, and you have to go to that roles, and you can create a new role. And so I'm going to use a create custom policy. See, in the principle, right? And we have to we have to configure our role, like AWS. The role we copied from the our private space, we need to get here. We need to provide here. And whatever the permissions you like to give, provide for that role, you can provide here. Like I'm going to give on S3 read-only access. So like developer can only view the data whatever is available in the read S3. So I'm just giving the permissions. So and you can view the permissions like you can, whatever that role provide. Like they can get the data, list the data. So decent actions they can do using that role. So I'm going to give a name.
Nanda,
Yeah.
Ashish here, okay.
Okay.
So when you're saying user,
Okay.
so via Cloud Hub 2.0, why user will be interacting? I don't understand that part. Do you mean that the API which is interacting with AWS that will get this role? Why user will interact with Cloud Hub? Why? I don't understand that part.
Can
Can
you repeat
you
once
explain
again?
that?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, let me ask the questions. Okay, so when you're saying user will be able to list down AWS and all those things, so why
Hmm.
user from Cloud Hub or any point platform will interact with AWS?
I mean,
Do you mean your API who is connecting to the AWS that will control that, or why? I don't understand why user will be going there to.
Uh, yeah, as I say, you're right. User will call the API technically over consumer. The API only going to have this begin this
a
issue.
role.
Exactly. So that has to be very clear. Okay, and don't say
Okay.
user. It's a
Okay.
client,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Like for example, if Postman is calling API, API will try to use that role and then go to AWS. Is that not true?
Yeah, AP only will call that
Yeah, so
AP only
be
going to use.
specific, okay? Because here, what I understand is user is going to get that role, and then the it will perform AWS operations. Now, tell me one thing. Now, when you
Okay.
create this role on Cloud Hub 2.0,
Okay.
you configure this in the API.
Yeah, I'm going to configure.
Yeah, that is what we need to go step by step. Okay, Nanda, it like
Yeah.
you directly jump onto the Cloud Hub 2.0 and then you directly jump onto the AWS. Give us the background that why we need this particular role first of all.
Okay.
What was the requirement, right?
Understood. Yeah.
You mentioned in the first slide that if you have static credentials like
Okay,
access
access
key
key,
and
key, and secret key. Yeah.
so you are going to replace this with that, right?
Yeah. Right.
You're going to build a channel basically. This cloud of 2.0 is giving a channel through that you're going to
Access the resources.
correct, right? So
Yeah.
that is what
Yeah.
I wanted to clarify.
Yeah. 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 Thank you, Ashish.
User, it's your API which is deployed under cloud of 2.0 that is actually using this particular role, correct?
Yeah. Right. You're right.
Okay, okay, go ahead now.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
on this AWS also go step by step. So first, what did you create?
So I'm going to create a new role.
Okay.
So in that new role, I'm going to give a custom trust policy. So we are going to add
And
our role.
why only custom trust policy? There are other options, right? Can you talk about these other options, or did you explore this?
Yeah, we have like existing services. So I'm going to use only S3 services. Like
No, no. Why you choose the custom trust policy? That's what my question.
so we need to add our AWS role, right?
Okay, so can you select some other and see whether we are not getting option?
Okay.
No.
So
Okay.
yeah, we are going to use some S3.
Here also you can do that, right?
Yeah, right. We can do.
Yeah, but just explore that. What is the difference between custom and that one?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, 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 perfect. Okay, go back. I mean, whatever you prepare, just go back to that.
Yeah, sure. See, and once we prepare that role, like, and we have to add our permissions, whatever permission policies we like to grant for that role. So we can give the policies, and once the role get created, the role will be available here. So we are going to use this role to configure in our API. So once we get the role, we are going to configure in
This is
our.
the exact Nanda. This is the exact value which is there in the Cloud of 2.0, right? This
No, this is different one.
this is different.
Yeah, this is different one.
Okay,
Like,
so yeah,
yeah,
exactly what you did. You created the role on Cloud of 2.0.
yeah,
You copied that value.
yeah, correct.
Now that is like a link, or
Yeah,
the so AWS is linking that with this ARN number.
correct. You're right.
Now this ARN number you are going to use it in your API.
Yeah, right. Yes, yes,
Okay, okay. So when it is getting deployed to Cloud of 2.0, this ARN number will come in picture.
correct. And this will use that. This will use the policies, whatever
Hmm.
the policy we applied, and it will based on the policies, it will access the resources.
So tell me one thing, if I go directly to AWS and create a role, and if I use that ARN number in my API, what will happen? It won't allow you to access only that
No.
specific. No.
See, if you want to access only through Cloud Hub, you can. I mean, if you use this role, you can use like other than Cloud Hub, you can use anywhere else. See, if
Hmm.
you want to use that only through the Cloud Hub, then you have to generate a role from the Cloud Hub. Then you have to configure here.
Oh, did you tested that
Yeah,
without creating that role in Cloud of 2.0?
yeah, we can.
No, no. Are you 100% sure that without creating a role on Cloud of 2.0, you cannot access AWS via this ARN?
As is what he trying to mean is,
Mhm,
see, let's say I don't want to expose my, let's say I created statically in roles in AWS. Okay,
mhm,
so if
mhm.
I create it, so it is accessible outside, right? Local also I can test it.
Accessible
Okay.
outside. Okay.
So but I don't want to expose local, right? I want my AWS piece without any VPN or any other stuff. I have to set it up. Without that, I need to access only inside my cloud hub. Okay, outside of cloud hub, anyone grab my roles, I,
Hmm.
even though they grab it, they don't, it won't work, right?
That's the good point. So
Yeah.
what you are saying is this ARN which is we have generated, this won't be publicly accessible. That's what you're saying. It will be accessible only via Cloud of 2.0.
Yep, that's what he tried to mean. Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So now, if yeah, but try to test this Nanda outside of your. I mean, you should have those two scenarios. Okay, hey guys,
Okay.
I'll show you. Okay, without creating a role in Cloud of 2.0, whether I'll be able to access this ARN or not. Then you create a role, then you try to show that, and then try to access it via public, public internet, this ARN. So I mean, we'll show that okay, all three parameters are working, not working, and what is the status, right?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just clarifying my doubts. Okay.
No, for
Okay.
sure,
Yeah.
it makes sense. Everyone will learn, right? Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, we have created on our own AR role. So we are going to configure in our API. So if you see here, and we are going to give this AWS credential provision. This will be a true. So it will allow us to create a temporary credentials, and we are going to use instead of access key secret key, and we are going to use ARN. So we have to provide that. role, and the duration we are setting for 1 hour.
Okay,
And
go up, Nanda, Nanda, go up, up.
yeah,
So this is a S3 module,
yes,
right?
yeah,
Now it is asking for ARN.
okay,
So which option you have selected? Okay, try
right,
default AWS credentials provider chain.
yeah,
Uh, okay. Okay, role drop down. Can you go back to the role drop down? If you say none here, click on none. So this one you should show first, okay?
okay,
So
okay.
that
This is all like
it will get
okay,
confused, right? So if you don't configure a role, then you can go ahead and use access key and secret key. That is what I was trying to see where this access key and secret key is gone,
okay, okay. Understood. Yeah. So
right?
yeah, right, right.
Now you start from here. Okay,
Okay,
now if I select the role and say edit inline, then you will get that option,
understood. Yeah.
right? Hmm.
So like previously we used role, we gave role to none, and we will provide our access key and secret key, and we have a region point. So this is how we early used to configure.
That is a
Um,
traditional approach of connecting to AWS S3 bucket.
yeah, right. So instead of that, and we are going to give some edit inline. So here we are will get that AR and role, and we have to provide the AR and role. That's how we are
Now,
going to. Yeah,
again, one more point, Nanda. So, without creating Cloud of 2.0 AWS role, if I configure ARN here, what we are saying is it will work, but publicly also this ARN will be accessible.
correct. Yeah,
The only restrictions we are giving is same ARN. If
yeah.
I connect with the Cloud of
Load up.
2.0 AWS role, then it won't be accessible from the public internet. Is that correct, Yogesh? Is that statement correct?
You're right, actually. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Once we give the role, and we are going to give some dummy value, so it will use we are going to give some dummy value and the region endpoints.
Nanda,
Yeah,
sorry to interrupt you. Just one question. So directly, if we give the AWS ARN here,
okay.
like without configuring the role in the any point, so it would be public, right?
Yeah, it will be public. Yeah,
Okay. And if we like configure the role, then we can access it like whoever has the access on it.
yeah, right.
Okay. Okay.
The problem is,
I,
right, it will be accessible outside, anyone can grab it and go tomorrow, like, uh, and unwantedly, right? So we can't control outside my our client network. Let's say even we are a developers, right? We use run in local. There is a chance we miss out. We share code, like, issues may happen. To prevent it, make sure it's on some, only accessible network, only secure network, right? Nothing else.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
so, do you
So
need to pass these values, access key and secret key, or dummy dummy?
yeah, we have to pause it. Yeah,
Our maybe our S3 connections, right? It's expecting as a mandate. It's not
optional.
optional, but it doesn't validate it, but the connector bug.
Yeah, yeah. Then we should raise this.
Yeah, already I had raised. Let's see.
Hmm. Raise this with the support, Mulesoft support.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt. I have a
Okay.
question. Hello.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Go ahead.
So, if we deploy this app in Cloud Hub 2.0, so
Okay.
that we is a trusted role which we can access this IAM role, right? So, if you want to test locally, so definitely that role will not be available here, right? So, how we
Yeah, right.
can test it locally? So, there should be a separate role for local and for CH 2.0.
No, like we can create a role, see, and we can create a one user.
Mm-hmm.
We can create an own user, and we can add that user. Like if you want to access in the local, then it won't be a it will be not in this case, right? See, we are preventing to use in a local, right? So then it won't be a best case.
Uh,
Like,
but Nanda, show it like how we can use in local also. There is a local part, right? If I'm not wrong. At least
yeah,
see, sometimes obviously, right? We as developers, we wanted to actually, test it in local, make sure things are working, right?
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So in that scenario, so you can go and create one user. So it will provide you the access key and secret key, and then will create one user.
Got it. Normal way, like how
Yeah,
we secret
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
yeah,
So,
and once you
Teja,
get,
basically, the use case Nanda is trying to show is not to test locally. Basically, the intention itself is like that ARN should not work without your Cloud Up to role. So that is what it's trying to tell. Yeah, definitely. If you take, I mean, that's what my point was, right. If I create ARN directly on AWS, that ARN you can use locally because there is no link with your cloud up to the AWS role, right? So that is what he's trying to break that. Okay, this ARN I should not use from Mule API or I should not use from Java application which is deployed somewhere else, right? That is what he's trying to avoid. He said that
Got it.
okay, this API should access this S3 bucket when it is getting deployed in Cloud 2.0. When it is getting hosted in Cloud 2.0, then only it should access the S3 bucket. That is how he's trying to restrict things.
Got it. Got it. Now it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, locally anyway you can test it with ARN because this ARN is not going to work because this is expecting okay there is something that is not still on locally. It is there on Cloud Up 2. The moment you deploy this application on the Cloud Up 2, then only it will open the door of S3 bucket.
Got it. Got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for the clarification.
yeah,
Yeah. And then run it locally, just show it up like
yeah,
how it, throwing it, right?
yeah. So once you configure these things, and then I'll deploy the applications already deployed. So I'm going to list the buckets. See, I already gave permission to list the buckets.
Now
I gave
go back to your Anypoint Studio. This
yeah,
might have throws error, right?
connectivity error.
Yeah, connectivity error. There should be connectivity error, right?
It will only hitting that endpoint. It will give you the error.
That is again important. You need to show here itself. We can show that locally it's not going to work.
Yeah.
You don't need
So
to show
that's fine.
specific any use case or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like, see,
while
like
deploying it's trying to connect your AWS and it failed. So is it failing because of that reason only? Can you just show that?
yeah, it shows. See, S3 is
Not at all.
unauthorized.
Yeah, it shows that see AWS IAM role demo flow. No, that is flow, right? Uh, yeah, there should be a proper message saying that because your role is not configured here locally, maximize it.
Okay, sure.
Console. Yeah, maximize the console. Unable to, there is something over there message. What it says? Profile contain no credentials of profile default. Cannot fetch credentials from container, neither AWS container. Unable to load credentials from system setting. Access key must be specified either by access key. Unable to load credentials from system settings. AWS Web Identity Token file property. See
There is the
this
option enabled, right? We set as a true there in the configuration.
Yeah,
set
So
as a
that
what is that? Can you go back to the configuration and the
sure.
which configuration you're talking about?
This here,
Try default credential. If you set false, what happens?
like it will get the temp credentials.
No,
Like
no.
whenever we,
Go. You set it false.
yeah,
So what is the difference between false and true? What are we trying to do there? So you are saying if
yeah,
I set a false, it won't work.
yeah. See, if we set be true, no, it will using that role, it will go and get that temporary credentials using that service token services, Amazon token services.
Mm-hmm.
If we set be true or false, it won't go and get that temporary credentials. It won't get authenticated.
So, so why that option is there first of all? So if I use a ARN and if I set is a false, then you're saying this connection is not going to work?
Yeah, see, AI, like say whatever we created the role, it will go and get the temporary credentials from Amazon token services.
Mm-hmm.
So if we set true, it will go and get the credentials. If we set false, it won't get the credentials, so it won't get authenticated. It will be available for only like certain period of time. We see here they have give some duration. So the credentials, the temporary credentials, only will be valid till these durations.
No, no, I didn't connect properly. So true means we'll get a temporary credentials. For
Credentials.
example,
Yeah,
let's
right.
access key in access I know what do you call it, token, right?
Yeah, right.
And if I say false, we won't get token. So are you saying that this yarn is not going to work?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Can you invoke API, Nanda? Now?
Okay. It says the security token is invalid while
Okay.
we are giving false.
Okay. Now change it to true. And my point is it is not going to work in both the case because this is expecting cloud up to deployment.
Yeah,
Yeah, as is actually,
Hmm.
even though if you deploy, if you put false, it won't work on cloud up. Okay, until unless
Ah,
you put true. If you put true, then only it automatically load the respective credentials internally. You don't need to do any manual stuff. You need to give manual
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. So my point is why that default option is there. If it is not going to work, why that is there in the connector? Did we understand that complete concept of having false there?
Okay. See, if I'm not wrong, if we are giving false explicitly, we have to provide the access key.
access key.
Even though you have a role, you have to provide this particular access key.
Okay, so we are, huh? So now try to understand when we are saying false. That means when dummy those two values are there, right?
Ah,
Those
Yeah,
two values has to be provided as a correct value from AWS,
agree. Yeah, that's our
right?
goal. Yeah.
That's how we need to put it here. So those, since you're setting true, you're passing those access
role.
key and access password, right? Dummy.
Yeah,
So every time runtime will get the key, those credentials from AWS
Automatically.
mm.
for
Yeah.
some time period. It is like a token. Your token is available for 1 hour, right? Same
Yeah,
concept.
yeah.
Yogesh, one more question I have. Like we have configured the role in runtime, right?
Yeah.
So and we are testing it locally.
Yeah.
So how it will know like we have like configured that role and it will be redirecting to that one AWS.
See, in local, it won't work. See, but that's why AWS, we are giving our runtime managers roles to that particular role which we are creating, right? If
See,
Nanda go back, yeah, can you
yeah.
edit it possible?
Oh, we have to create a new one.
Okay, that's option. Okay, it once is locked, it locked. Okay, never mind.
No, this is very good discussion, guys. Okay,
Yeah,
very
yeah,
important to understand the backend technology. Okay,
yep.
not like simply he will show yes, happy, everything is working fine. But this is where we struggle when we get the issues. Okay, and this works behind the scenes, so nobody understand what things are happening. Okay, so it's
Okay.
better to spend some time and discuss. I don't
Yep.
see the demo will take much time, so let's discuss that
Yep.
for our understanding. Okay, so
Perfect.
now what are you going to do, Nanda?
Yeah, I configured that role and See, I am going to hit it in a local.
No, no, no. First we change that to true and they've tested it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I set it to true.
Uh,
Now I set it to true.
okay.
So now we are unable to access. So now it says the access key and secret key must be. We are
Exact
unable.
issue, it won't populate actually sometime.
So this
Yeah.
is again we can't say that the false and true is making any difference here. Okay. Now Nanda, do one thing.
Okay.
Go and quickly, if time permits, quickly create a ARN without
Okay.
our cloud up to AWS role, and that
Understood.
you configure there and try
Okay.
to show with the true and false. Okay,
Okay.
because there we are not there we are not saying that my application should get deployed to cloud up 2 and then it should work, right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, just to set one quick S3 bucket. Yeah, create this ARN and so as per our understanding, this should work, and there should not be any exception now, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
So I created the role and I have configured the role
Test the connection.
here.
Test the connection. Even we don't need to deploy it. Here itself we can test it.
Yeah, we
Why it is
might
not?
require secret and required, right? So the role it had, there is no user here.
Okay.
User, there should be an way user should interact, right? Role should be assigned to the user, so we cannot use directly role there.
Yeah, these things has to be clear again, there, right? So that's the reason I ask first. If I use this ARN directly in my application without deploying it to the cloud provider, whether it will work? Everybody says yes, right? Now
Yeah.
when I say true and false, so in case of
Uh,
false, we say
Go
that
ahead.
yeah. Yogesh, go ahead.
No, no, no. Sorry, I just
Mhm.
go ahead. Yeah, I'll finish it. I'll let I'll say.
Yeah. Okay, so then true and false, that we need to check accordingly. And then finally we'll go to cloud of 2.0 and we'll see. So right now, what is the issue with this? Anybody? So you said role user directly, right? We need a user. So are we saying that we need that AWS access key and AWS credentials here?
You are right. Yeah.
Then, then what is the advantage we are getting? So are you able to get that? If I have access key and key, then why I need to configure ARN first of all?
So that is for local. I mean, if you use this set of true and the role is configured in CH 2.0, there is no secret required. I mean, user required.
Uh-huh.
As we are testing in local, it
Mm-hmm.
never work because that role is in CH 2.0 and we are testing from local. So we can do one thing like
Teja,
yeah,
this is a fresh role he created. Nothing to do with Cloud of 2.0 right now.
No.
okay. See, yeah, for fresh role,
Hmm.
definitely a user should be there, right?
User should be there.
Role
Okay.
cannot be accessed. So definitely, if you want to access a resource, right,
Uh-huh.
a user should be there.
Okay. Shall we try?
Yeah. So you created a user or you created a role, Nanda?
I created a role.
Role only, right?
Yeah, role only.
Okay, then you need to create a user and then pass those credentials, and this role will decide what all things you need to access there. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so that role will be connect with the user.
Right.
So now you're using access key and access credentials, right? So
Yeah. First. Yeah.
for that access key and credentials, did this role you assign over there? No, right? This
No,
role
I
is
haven't.
with that. So you have to link first.
Yeah, I will create on a separate role and will link the
No, you
user.
created already role. You have created a role. Now
But
go to,
yeah.
assign this role to that user.
Okay.
Go to users. So which user has that this access key and access credentials, right?
Yeah. This
Correct.
user. Yeah.
Now go here and assign a role, add a permission.
Yes.
I'm not expert in AWS. Okay, so someone can help here. Okay.
Maybe Teja.
They-
Add permissions or roles. Add
Add
permissions.
permissions. Click on add permissions here. Follow this idea.
Okay.
Add.
Add users to the group only.
You already had a group. Add user. Okay. Add user. Attach policy directory or role. Okay. No, no, you should assign a role. Can you go back?
Okay. In
Yeah.
previous screen. Yeah.
Click on next. Okay. Go back. Go to that user, or you can go to roles and assign. There is a possibility of assigning to the user.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. To create a new role and you can assign the.
No, there
No,
is.
no. Go to the role, existing role. You. Yeah.
Okay. And
And then can you go to trust relationships?
Okay.
And I think you need to add here, like, you
this
need to
one.
add the user ARN here.
Okay.
Is the correct way?
I think.
Yeah, it would throw an error. This one.
It's running on the. That's the thing.
Okay.
Can you stop it, run it sometimes? Yeah. Hi.
Shut down करके है?
Can you check on the test connection once, Nanda? Meanwhile, when it is running, I think still
How?
access key needs to be provided, I believe. Can you check on the test connection once while it is
Yeah.
running?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, and let's see. I'm just thinking something. Let's try disconnection and try it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah.
So guys, some of our assumptions are not correct. Looks like that, okay? So we need to be 100% sure.
No, not assumptions. What I'm trying to mean is, as Teja said, right, we have to provide credentials for sure if you have to run locally, even though you have a
We have
you have
provided. That also failed.
no, not he didn't provided the credentials. Can you go, Nanda? Can you configure that access key and secret key?
Yeah, now I configure.
Configured.
Yeah,
Okay. Can you
yeah.
come down a little bit? Yeah. Okay. Cool then. Yeah.
Can you disable that true
True.
as false?
True. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Can you test it now?
Okay. Yeah, the connection got success.
Now this connection is using
Access
only
key.
access key and access credentials.
No. If you remove the role, I don't think so that will work. Right. That particular role we given this particular.
Remove that. Make it a role none.
Yeah.
None, none. Yeah.
Let's see.
Test it. Come on.
No, no. See, in AWS, this particular credentials, he given the role.
Hmm.
Right, the role what we created, that's where he given the role. Otherwise, Nanda, can you
I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell
yeah,
you one thing, Yogesh. Okay.
okay,
Now connectivity is working. This
okay,
test connection doesn't, authorize anything, right? Right now
oh,
we're not accessing any resources. We are just checking whether
mm,
I'm able to connect AWS or not. Now, when you try to perform any operation, that time role will come into picture.
makes sense.
Identity works right now.
Okay,
Authorization is not coming into picture. There are two
understood.
parts. Role will come into picture when you are talking about authorization. Whether I have a permission to access that particular resource or not. That time that role will come into picture because role has those things.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. But for this particular user, you have given all the permissions. Then again, that is, I don't know how
Yeah.
we won't be able to make any difference here.
Obviously. Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, see
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Perfect. This is what we are looking at, right? So what it says that you are not authorized. It is not saying that you can't connect first of all. Okay, so this ARN user is not authorized to perform list all buckets because no identity based blah 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 blah. Okay, now you add ARN,
Bro,
role ARN, not the user ARN. Is it in line?
Is it a correct one, Nanda?
yeah, this one we created.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. No, just,
So Nanda, that is without Cloud Up to.
Yeah,
Uh,
without one.
yes, that is what I wanted to see. Okay.
We'll set it a true.
No, no, no. Why? You already passed the keys, no?
Okay.
Hmm. Save everything. You're still using old studio, Nanda.
No, it's some point
7.21.
20.
Yeah, 2.1 you start using. 4.9.
Okay.
Actually, as is, I'm kicking him in couple of projects. He didn't get time to work on any other thing.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, man.
No, no.
Yeah, now we
Just
get it.
yeah.
You're getting it now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now what you can do is remove those actual values, make it true, run it again.
Okay.
That is also we want, right? Remove these values.
Put some dummy.
Yeah.
How the credential will come for this role?
It will temporarily get these values. We are hoping that. So now it will be pulling values from AWS, some temporary credentials for 1 hour or something like that, valid for some more.
Let's see.
Let's see. That's what our
But
assumption.
I believe that sorry to interrupt. So I believe that credential pull will happen only from Cloud Up 2.0, if I'm not wrong. If it is with the earlier role,
That is what
which he
exactly.
got.
No, no, no. There is not linked with the Cloud Up 2.0 right now. We have created an independent role right now in AWS.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That
yeah, that
we are using.
new era. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Correct, correct, correct.
But I think it will fail. It will fail actually.
Yeah.
Why it will fail means again
User, correct.
user. Yeah.
User. Yeah.
Correct, 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 correct. Understood.
So basically, the authentication is happening in AWS for the credential retrieval based on the Cloud of 2.0 value which we have provided in the ARN creation.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly. This is what I wanted
So,
to
yeah.
see. Okay, now locally it's not going to work. Even if you have
Yeah.
independent, if you want to test it, then make that value false. Pass credentials, your access key and access
Yes.
and then test it, and then make it true. Deploy it to Cloud of 2.0 and make those values dummy, and then now deploy this to no. Okay, you go ahead with now Nanda your use case.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you guys. Thanks for participating.
Thank you, Vishesh.
No, it's really a very good, healthy discussion.
Yeah.
Now this is how the meetup should be, man. It's not a webinar, right? I don't like to be webinar.
Yeah, true.
Sure, I will follow this hereafter.
No, it comes with the nothing wrong, Nanda. Okay,
Okay, now.
it comes with a lot of practice and those things, right?
Okay.
You are showing whatever you have prepared. Okay, it's our
Yeah.
job to ask more questions and clarify things.
Okay. Next time I will come with more scenarios, and with the Mac.
With Mac.
and uh, and it's
In
fine. Like
Windows, it's taking some time. So
if you have
I
not
will,
tried it, it's fine to say, okay, I have not tried it. Maybe I will explore it.
And Abhishek, if I'm there to what do you expect questions?
No, that's what we always say. Like because see, a particular person may not have tried what other has tried, so it always there to learn, right? Now from this one, everyone have learned so much thing. Like what are the different scenarios we can use, and Nathan has also learned like what are the different aspects, what that particular need to be done. So he don't need to go back and do POCs again.
Correct, correct.
Within the demo itself, yeah, he has learned and others learned. Okay, what this mean?
See, what I believe, as per my experience, four eyes or six eyes are always better than two eyes.
Right, exactly.
Okay, because the looking at things, right, it
Mhm.
is different. Perspective is
Correct,
different.
correct.
So, okay.
yeah, and I have deployed the applications in the cloud.
Uh-huh.
So I'm getting the results.
So that the application
That
we
particular.
deployed, right,
Yeah.
Nanda.
Yeah.
So what configurations you have deployed?
The role we
So
created.
that clearly show that what configurations you have deployed and what is the configuration you have on AWS. So here, okay, you set true, and then you set the ARN which we have mapped with the role
Cloud.
on Cloud Approved,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Right.
Now do one thing. Do one thing,
Okay.
quick check.
Okay.
Go to AWS,
Okay.
remove that cloud up to role from there. Remove that. Go here and edit option is there, right? Edit option.
Yeah, but cannot.
You can't, right? You added somewhere, right? You edited some custom policy, correct?
Yeah, yeah. I added in the custom policy.
Go to that custom policy where you
I
can
will.
find.
I will remove this both. I'm not sure which one, but I will remove the both.
Just wanted to give the flavor where if I don't map that cloud up to role, right, it still
Yeah,
fails.
right.
That is what I wanted to show.
Understood. So I will.
No, no, no. It's enough. If you're comfortable, then only do
No.
that.
I will remove the this both rules.
Where is that option?
Okay, this
Ah.
cannot.
Yeah,
Policy.
you need to type it basically. Demo hyphen for hyphen TVS. That one. This is exactly similar to the use case which we tested before, right? Test case.
Yeah.
Huh?
Let's see. What is it?
No, it's still working.
No, I'll try. Check, check, check.
Nanda, go to AWS. Make sure you have any other role apart from that is presenting. Making sure which you put it
Okay.
is correct. Go to the roles. Right. Go to your go to your code. Right.
No,
Check. Let's check
there
that.
is this S3 role read which we
Right.
created for development purpose.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
Can you go to? Oh, understood. 1 minute. Can you go to the studio? Go to the
Yeah.
configuration. Non-prod. This is the role you need to remove. I think you removed wrong role. Can you remove this? Yeah.
No, why he want?
Now you go back.
Okay.
Oh, no, that is where he inside he configured, right? I think he removed wrong one, which he created multiple for testing.
No, he is using
No.
this only ARN. From this ARN, he removed the cloud of specific things, right? Now we have only AW specific things here, right?
Yeah, right.
It
No,
doesn't have any
I
specific
think
to cloud of.
only
No, the go to trust relationships again. Here, yeah. So
yeah.
if you see the
Here we go.
cloud of role,
Ah,
it's there
okay,
only.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, this is what I was trying to see. What is this one? Yeah.
Now it will not.
Yeah, this is what. Other two extra things. What was there? I mean, Nanda, you removed, but
There
see,
was
no. These no. Other than this, go to permissions. You have two
those.
things here, right? Two extra things we removed, right? What was there?
Yeah, that was. I gave permissions for only particular bucket. That custom policy I have added here to
Oh,
access only that particular bucket. I
okay. So basically, you need to go to trust relationship here and then edit that one, right?
yeah.
Edit trust policy. So here you are
Even
editing principal.
even we I think we can do two things here. One is removing totally or removing the permissions.
So this is the user, right? This line number 9 is belongs to user, correct?
Yeah, right.
So why we
But
need just a second, right? Ah,
Remove entire principal number. Principal is required.
Shall we give some other rules?
Put something, no issues. Yeah.
It needs identity here.
Put empty array in AWS instead of that quotes. Yeah, now you try. It needs something.
Can we get some rule?
What is happening here, guys? Did I miss something?
No, we are just we removed that role. We get it from the cloud hub, and we remove that user, and we are giving some only one role to that role,
Okay.
non-prod user.
Mm-hmm. So right now, this trust policy is not related anywhere to the Cloud of 2.0.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
I think yeah, it will be valid for 1 hour if you see in your configuration. Somewhere it's mentioned 1 hour
okay.
in your view configuration. Yeah. So this 1 hour.
So are we saying that? No, just a second, guys. Just a second. Just a second.
Okay.
Yeah, just wanted to clarify. So Cloud Hub already grabbed the credentials,
From
and
the AWS.
yeah, it won't do multiple times round trip to AWS. That's how I understand. In JWT case also it happens, right?
Yeah.
It goes only once, get the credentials, keep it in the Anypoint platform itself, and keep on using those for 1 hour. So that means you don't need to do the round trips. So it will reduce that time of getting the credentials, getting the token again and again. Is my understanding correct here, or
Yeah.
Seems like, but we need to test it for sure.
correct? After 1 hour, Nanda just check it,
Okay.
and maybe I'll connect with Yogesh on LinkedIn,
Yeah.
Okay.
and or maybe we can discuss this. Okay. So after 1 hour, this should not work. Okay. Keep the
Okay.
keep the setup as it is, and
Okay.
after 1 hour you can try and see.
Sure.
Cool. Then.
Oh, perfect. Anything else, Nanda, you want to add?
Yeah. You added more.
That's fine
Yeah.
with me. No, I trouble a lot.
No.
Good.
You really helped me. You covered more scenarios than
Okay.
I
Okay.
Nan-
I
Nanda
I
is
went.
like, who is giving the presentation? Me or Ashish?
I'm presenting. He's explaining. He's
No,
explaining.
no, that's fine. That's good.
I'm not going to take any credit from you, man. Don't worry. Otherwise, Lini is there. She will kill. Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
anyone have any questions, guys? Other
Did you
than
check the QA section?
yeah, that's what I
That's
did.
it.
I have one. Okay, just to understand. So now instead of testing like that is valid for 1 hour, but is there a way that we should be able to control it, right? Like for example, I want to remove the access for that particular role immediately if I want to do, even though Cloud will grab the credentials for and it is valid for 1 hour. I need to stop it immediately so that the access does not happen. How we will do that?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm not good at Amazon. I haven't worked much. Yeah.
And
See
can you go
here.
to remote session? There is an option there. You
Yeah.
close.
This is they should minimum 1 hour.
No, no, close this.
Okay.
There's a
It
remote
sounds.
section in the bottom.
Yeah.
Next to last access. Yes.
Okay.
You can just
We
click
have
on
a
remote
session
access.
revokes. Got it. Yeah.
Can
It
you
So
just
should
try?
work actually.
try this now then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
it should work. It should work. It's same as AD, I think. Right?
Yeah,
Microsoft.
yeah, yeah. That's what I wanted to try.
Yeah.
Good.
Just hit the request in post.
Now hit it.
It should fail. Yeah.
Perfect. This is what we are looking for, right? Immediate. Somebody stealing my
Yeah.
money. I have to stop it, man.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, you said 1 hour. Why you have to wait for 1 hour? There should be some control, right?
Correct, correct, correct. Say again, I'm saying 4 eyes are not enough.
Yes.
We need more. Okay, so okay, this particular thing we need in a critical situation. But when you are updating something, that then it will take 1 hour minimum. Okay, now okay, revoke active sessions and then update trust relationship. I think it will pick the new latest changes, right?
Sorry, come again.
So we have revoked the active sessions. Now
We
you
have
go and trust relationship, update it. It will pick the next time. Every time it will. Now this time it is trying to build a new connection, right? So it will try to grab the
understood. Yeah.
latest changes. Go ahead and add that. Your
We have a question from Edward.
mhm.
What good is to use internal AWS IAM instead of external Azure AD or Okta? So sorry for this question, but it is risky to put data and IAM together.
So that the AWS knows who is accessing the resource. If it is Azure AD or Okta, it could be logged in by any other system. But if it is a IAM role, it's specific to that particular organization cloud.
So I think here I really don't need to apply any policy now, right? Like kind of JWT policy or something. If it is a experience API, I really don't need to execute the policies here. I get. I mean, this will save a lot of time. Executing policy always takes a time, right? It is restricting your underlying resources directly here. Am I making sense? So what I'm trying to say is, if I have experience API and my requirement was earlier in Cloud of 1.0, apply JWT policy, apply OAuth policy. Now, is that still valid in Cloud of 2.0?
getting it.
No, I think it is still valid because I don't want the traffic to come inside my runtime. If I don't apply it, the traffic will come inside, and actually API is trying to connect this. So this is for my downstream resources, not for my API.
Yeah.
My bad, my bad. I was checking in different way.
So basically, IAM for the users or the clients, right? That's what the OAuth policies and all you are talking about, right, Ashish? This is, I think,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh,
So
our for cloud to access other applications. Yeah.
correct, correct. JP, what I was trying to say is the outside traffic which is coming to my API.
Yeah.
If I don't apply JWT, it will come inside. It will say it happily enjoy there, and then
Yeah. Yeah.
it will, when it's trying to connect to AWS, right? That
Yeah.
time this a role will come into picture. So
Yes. Yes.
I completely took it in different way. Yeah, still we need the JWT and OAuth too. So Lini, what was that question? Sorry, we completely diverted our discussion.
Okay. What good is to use internal AWS IAM instead of external Azure AD or Okta?
Obviously, this in-house, right? So basically, if it is because infrastructure is there in AWS, everything is in AWS. This will work better than the external one, right? That's what my understanding.
Yeah. Maybe you can put it in
AWS.
this way, like it's a difference between